so it's 9:56 at night, and I gotta tell you, I've had one hellacious day. It started out around 4 something in the morning, and aside from the fact that I didn't have any AC, and I had to go pick up hubby and all this other good stuff, and then we went down to Miami, and we went to pick up, well, we went to visit his mom, but I also mentioned the homeless person that I had gone to school with, that I was friends with back in school. And we weren't really friends, but let's just say I was trying to help somebody. And it doesn't matter who he was or what I thought he was or what have you. I'm still not judging him, but something, let's just say, the events of the evening did not go as planned. The plan was that I was picking him up, and I was bringing him back to Fort Myers to help him get into a triage center where he will, for probably 30 days, stay, get counseling, continue his meds, and do what he needs to do. That's what they're there for, to help ensure that he stays clean and does that. And then from there, they probably would have sent him to a program for drugs and alcohol abuse so that he can abstain from the use of drugs and alcohol, hopefully for a long enough time that he can stay clean and maybe live a productive life without the use of drugs or alcohol, which to me is a drug. Neither here nor there, anywho, anyhow, anyway, I'm just saying that the protocol is you call the police, the Fort Myers Police Department, and you say, I need an escort into triage. And I basically called for him, and they came out, they ran his name, his all his stuff. And the next thing I know, backup came, which, okay, maybe he, just needed backup. Maybe he was a new guy, didn't know the protocol. I don't know, needed somebody to help show him the ropes. I don't know. Next thing, they asked my friend to go to the back of the squad car and proceeded, with the other officer there, I guess, to assist. I don't know, proceeded to put cuffs on him and ask him if he knew that he had felony arrest warrants out for him. I don't know that he knew or he didn't know. I've never really been in a situation like that. I wasn't scared because, of course, I wasn't the one with any felonies on me. I didn't even know. I did have all his stuff in the trunk of my car. I did kind of see him take something that I didn't know he even had on him. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was one of his pills and he had it in his pocket and he just wanted to hurry up and take it so they didn't take it away from him. I don't know what the case is, but my husband and I both seen it, and my husband looked at me and said, did you see that? And I said, yeah, I saw that. Meanwhile, they took him in. My husband asked what the case may be, and he has more than one felony arrest warrants out for him. 3 of them, the cop, or a few of them, or a couple of them, the cop said was for something, and he said in the other one he's not going to tell him. So I don't know, whatever the case may be, it's out of my hands. I tried to do what I could to help somebody, and again, I wasn't judging or anything. I was just trying to help somebody get clean. They genuinely, sincerely expressed to me their desire to want to get clean and get out of where they were, which wasn't a good environment for them, and I did what I could to try to help, and hey, maybe it was a lesson I needed to learn. But in any case, I am extremely tired from the ride all the way down to Miami, a little bit of visit with my mother-in-law, and then the ride all the way back, including a stop off for dinner and stops in between that my husband needed to smoke cigarettes, which is a horrible, horrible habit. If you guys, any of you smoke cigarettes, please quit. Your life is worth more to me than maybe to yourself, but please quit. It's a bad habit. And in any case, so yeah, so now I have his stuff. I had to get it out of my car because, it's in my garage. I don't know what's in his stuff. Yes, he has some meds that were prescribed to him, but they're not prescribed to me, and I have no need to have them anywhere near my person, but there's nobody. He has no family or nobody that I can bring the stuff to. And he's being extradited most possibly back to Broward County, which is quite a bit of ways, and I'm not just going to go down there, and they wouldn't take his stuff. So, I'm stuck with his stuff. I won't keep it. If he gets out in 10 years, 15 years, whatever, I'll still have his stuff, I bought him a sleeping bag and some sneakers and some stuff, and the sneakers I can probably return, get my money back, but, I did buy them for him and in the hopes that he would be able to use them and work and earn some money and be able to go back to New York. That was his initial plan. That, to my knowledge. So I'm not really bummed out. I am, but I'm not. I'm bummed out for him because I really wish that I could have helped him to the full extent that I planned on helping him, and that would have worked. However, my husband thinks he was running from something, and he knew very well that he had these issues, and maybe he thought that he wasn't going to get caught for them here, being that it was a different county or what have you. I don't know what he was thinking. So that's neither here nor there. It's his problem now, not mine. Nothing really much I can do about it. It wouldn't be the first time that I had somebody who had done some kind of criminal mischief of some sort in my midst, or that I wasn't friends with. You know, I don't judge people based upon some bad things that they might have done due to the influence of drugs. You know, things happen. Things happen, and unfortunate things happen to good people because of drugs and alcohol. And this is just a prime example of most probably the result of, or the wreckage of our past, as we call it. But I'm going to pray for him. I really am. I'm hoping it's mistaken identity. I'm hoping it's something, maybe they don't extradite him. Maybe they'll release him here back to my custody or something, and I can go through the process again. I mean, had they not came out to escort him, they would have put him in the center. The center would have ran him, and they would have found out, and then they would have came and picked him up from within the center. But at least the center would have then had his belongings, and they're more skilled as far as going through this stuff and, saying, okay, here, Mr. So-and-so, you can have your stuff. We've already made sure there's nothing in there that could hurt you or hurt somebody else in the center. And then they let you have your stuff in your bags. But anyways, made some bad food choices. I got to say, all the running around, being on the road, they weren't healthy. It started out with breakfast this morning. I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, and I was out the door, and then I started to have some of my 32-ounce pineapple crush, which I never even finished half of. Then we had breakfast, hubby and I had a 3-slice plate of French toast, which was absolutely delicious. I've been craving French toast for months. I also had some crispy hash browns, and I had also sausage patties that I ate all but a bite that I gave hubby of. They were like the big round ones. They would look like burger patties, but they're sausage. And I had some of, 1 slice of toast that was left over that had butter all over it. That was rye toast from my husband. And I had 2 cups of coffee, which I would say is the equivalent of my 16-ounce cup of black coffee. Absolutely delicious coffee at this place. So after that, I then, we went and did what we had to do. We ended up all the way down south. And we had pollo tropical, which I had it's called a quesadilla salad. It's chicken and salad with black beans. And it's Caesar dressing, but I dipped like I normally do. So it's really good there. But I had on the way home a midnight dark chocolate Milky Way. I don't know if you guys have them there. We can barely find them most places, but hubby found them. I had to buy 2, and oh, look. And I'm like, it's going to melt if you don't eat it. And so here I was. He said, no, that's for you. I was just talking the other day in one of my vlogs, the great support I have in him, right? So now I ate that. And now I just drank a bunch of the pineapple crush. I was totally thirsty. I'm going to end this vlog here. I want to thank you all for supporting me, for being here along on my journey, motivating me, encouraging me, the prayers, the love. You guys know who you are. I love you dearly for all of that. I cannot express to you guys how much that really means to me. For those of you who take the time to comment, watch my videos, give them thumbs up and all that good stuff. So if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below. And with that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your own loss if you're on a weight loss journey. And I'll definitely be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Be blessed.